What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us today. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the parts that I'm planning on using to repair the Raptor. Been kind of busy the past few weeks and hadn't really had a chance to get it done. But over the next couple of days, I'm planning on trying to get her back together. So first of all, we've got the Pro Taper Raptor bend handlebars. They're 1 1/8 inches at the base and taper out to 7/8 of an inch at the grip. And to make those fit on the Raptor steering stem, I've got these Pro Taper bar clamps that are designed to work with those bars and on the Raptor. And as far as steering stem goes, my steering stem was warped, so I'm going to be replacing it with a new steering stem. Got the Pro Taper grips to go on the bars. I just thought that the color and the style would best fit the theme that I've been using on the Raptor. Also, I noticed whenever I was looking at it that the thumb throttle broke off on the stock throttle mechanism. So I purchased an anodized blue one to continue with that theme. And of course, we've got the DRC suspension, completely been rebuilt. They've been progressive valve and two-stage valve, that is, and got a new progressive inverted spring that I'm really anxious to try out. And the springs have been coated in a nano black paint. And also we're going to be going back with the FullFlight A-arms. I'm really anxious to get these things on there. They look fantastic. And looking at the build quality, these are some of the nicest ones I've probably ever seen in person. And they've got the heim joints here where they mount to the frame, and the really thick tubing that they've used on here gives me a little more confidence after the break that I had on the previous pair. Also, they've thrown in some of the rubber boots to go on my ball joints. If you look at the pictures that I posted right after the crash, you'll see that one of my wheels was actually gouged a little bit from when the shock bottomed out and the A-arm broke. The ball joint that was on those A-arms kind of dug into the edge of the rim, and as it rotated around, it just peeled up some of the metal. So they threw in some of the rubber boots to go on these to prevent that from happening again. And they came with extended tie rods as well, which is a good thing because I noticed that one of mine was bent pretty good. Looked like a banana. These are the parts that I'm going to be using to get it back together, and as I said, I'm going to be trying to get that done over the next couple of days. The weather's been kind of rainy lately, so I'm having to work around that. Also, it's a little bit colder. We are down in the south, so I know what's cold for us is probably warm to some of the guys up north, but it's still pretty chilly to us. And I don't have heat in my shop currently, so between the cold and the rain, I'm having to try to wait for a decent day to do it. But it looks like we may have a few days, possibly tomorrow if everything holds out. I'm going to get in here and try to do it then. And if not tomorrow, then probably the first of next week. I'll try to go ahead and get everything put back together, and as soon as I do, I'll be putting out another video of the after, once all the parts are installed. Also, I plan on reviewing the FullFlight A-arms. I have no doubt that I'm going to be very pleased with them, but I plan on doing a full review video of those, as well as kind of tell you guys what I think about how DRC Suspension's done my shocks. After all the work that Conrad's done to them, I have no doubt that they're going to be spectacular. Probably going to have to do a little bit of tuning just because, you know, whenever you're putting aftermarket parts on a machine like that, the suspension will have to be tuned to work with those parts. So that's going to be part of the process. But as soon as I've got everything back together, we plan on taking a trip to the track, probably somewhere close to begin with, until I kind of get everything dialed in, at least close to where I want it to be. And as soon as I've got that done, then we're going to be heading out of town and start taking trips again to some of the other tracks. So thanks for joining us today. If you haven't subscribed, we hope you'll consider doing so. And we hope if you like this video, we hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And we look forward to seeing you on the next one.